Welcome back to Smarter Green Living. If your home is cold, expensive to heat, did you know you can get free energy-saving upgrades for your home? If you want to know more about the schemes available and what you can get, grab a seat, make yourself a cup of tea, and stay with me. First and foremost, you should know that depending on where you live in the UK, this video is dedicated to the available schemes where you are in England, Scotland, or Wales. If you live in England, the Warm Homes Local Grant offers free home energy upgrades. To qualify, your household income must be £36,000 a year or less. If you earn more than that, you might still qualify if you live in eligible postcode area or someone in your household is on benefit. Your home must also meet the following criteria. Be privately owned, either by you or your landlord. Have an EPC rating of D, E, F, or G. If you do not know your home's EPC rating, you can find out when you apply, or web search Find an Energy Certificate and following the steps to check your EPC rating. What energy-saving improvement can you get? If you qualify and your council has funding available, your council arranges a home survey, agrees suitable measures that will be installed, arrange for installation, and pays for the work. You do not need to pay for it. However, if you are renting, the landlord may need to contribute to the cost of installation. Installable measures can include wall insulations, loft and underfloor insulations, air source heat pumps, smart controls, and solar panels. You don't need to contact anyone. Just go online and start your application on the government official website for Warm Homes Local Grant if you meet the eligibility requirement, and your local council will usually contact you within 10 working days for more details and arrange a survey. The second England route is Eco4. You must go through Ofgem or other energy suppliers and installers to apply for Eco4. Either you receive benefit or not, you might be eligible. However, you might have to meet some other requirements which might vary from whichever energy supplier you applied to. Under Eco4 Flex, you can be eligible if your gross annual household income is under £31,000 or someone in the home has a severe or long-term health condition made worse by living in a cold home. Examples of such health conditions include cardiovascular conditions, respiratory disease, limited mobility, and immunosuppression. So if someone in your home has any of these health conditions, check it out. The third one is the Boiler Upgrade Scheme, also offered by Ofgem for properties in England and Wales. You can get up to £7,500 for an air source heat pump and £5,000 for a biomass boiler. This is not a fully free whole home retrofit scheme. You will have to pay an amount as contribution to cover the cost of installation. To apply, you will have to contact an MCS certified installer. The only reliable way to do this is to go through Ofgem's official website to find an approved installer, and then the installer assesses your property, confirms its eligibility, and then applies for the grant on your behalf. The grant is then taken off the quote, depending on the agreed percentage, and you pay the balance. If you live in Wales, the Nest scheme can fund your home's energy-saving improvements. Nest offers free home energy improvements for eligible households. You can get insulations, heat pumps, solar panels, and boiler repair or replacement for free. What you need to qualify. Usually, you need to own your home or privately rent with approvals from your landlord. You must either receive benefit or be in a low-income household, and your EPC band must be E-rated from 54 or below. If someone in the household has an eligible chronic health condition, the EPC rating threshold is D, starting from 68 or worse. If you live in Scotland, the available scheme is Warmer Homes Scotland. This grant can cover improvements like insulations, draft-proofing, boiler replacement, air source heat pumps, and other renewable systems. You can get upgrades worth £10,000 or more. Again, who qualifies? Homeowners and private rented tenants who has approvals from their landlords and are struggling to heat their homes. The home must usually be your main residence, usually occupied for at least 6 months, be in council tax band A to G, have a floor area of 230 square metres or less, and have a poor energy rating. The household must also include either someone over 75 with no working heating system or someone on benefit. So if you are looking to improve your home's energy-saving potential, you do not need to worry about the cost. You can get a fully or partly funded grant for your homes. All you need to do is to apply to the available scheme based on where you live in the UK. If you are in England, try Warm Homes Local Grant. If you are in Wales, check Nest. If you are in Scotland, check Warmer Homes Scotland through Home Energy Scotland. You never know what opportunities are available until you try. If you want more information, visit the government website on Warm Homes Local Grant. On the webpage, you will find relevant links based on where you live. If this kind of practical, honest, sustainable advice is useful to you, subscribe to SmarterGreen-Living for more videos. See you in the next one, and thank you for watching.